Hello, my name is Terry Phelps. Welcome to my craft room. Um, Tonight, we're just going to look at some fun swaps. I literally just walked in the door. I haven't seen them myself. It was kind of a grab and run type of deal. So, this will be, I'm all Katie Wampus, aren't I? um, so this will be new and fun for me too. So very cool. So um I apologize up front. I did not get a chance to take these out of the clear envelopes. We put them in clear envelopes to protect all the embellishments and the cards when we trade them. So it might be a little loud, but hopefully not. um, so let me wait just a couple minutes. If you are watching me on Facebook, just so you know, Facebook does kind of get delete the videos now after a certain amount of time. It's not too long. So if you cannot find me, you can watch me on my YouTube channel, which is Sunshine Stamper with Terry Phelps, and that's on my YouTube channel. So let me go down to my desktop. I'm super excited because our new catalog is going to be live on May 6th. Yay! So that's when everything is going to be orderable and for customers and demonstrators alike. So we've been able to order a few products pre-order. So that's what this swap is about. This is the new catalog. Hi Karen, how are you? I'm so glad you joined me. I can't show you the inside yet because it is not live, but pretty fun. I can't wait. So I kind of, I don't even know the names of the stamp sets or the suites or anything. I just kind of put all the cards together really quick. I put florals together, critters together, masculine, that kind of thing. Okay, so I figured it'd take too long for me to try to find them, but let's see. So here is the first one. I'll get this out of the way. Ooh, isn't that pretty? So this, whoop, got a little bit of glue. I love the dies that have the backgrounds to letters and then the inserts. So a lot of times you can also stamp. They'll have a coordinating stamp, so you don't have to use the dies for the letters for both sets. But isn't that fun? Love the paper. So it's Have a Lovely Day. And then she's got the inside. So this is a fun way to use designer series paper. It's a fun layout. I love doing that. So you get a nice inside as well. So it looks really nice and finished. Isn't that fun? So this one is by Janine Pullman. Thank you, Janine. That's gorgeous. Love the colors in this. Bright and springy, right? Have you guys noticed, at least here in Minnesota, all the leaves are just about to pop. I love that. It just amazes me every year that spring just is like, it's gradual, and then all of a sudden, bam, it's here. And we have leaves. This one is gorgeous. So this is by Kathleen Hopperstad. And this is really cool. She took designer series paper and she embossed it with a damask embossing folder right on the designer series paper, and that really gave it a really neat texture, really fun. Again, these are really pretty colors. I like how she incorporated a lot of different suites in her layout. So, oops, Super fun. So then we open it up and it's just blank inside. Awesome. So that's really pretty. I love that. So some of these items might be online exclusive. So don't forget to go look online because there's a lot of products that are online and they're not in any catalog. So there's so many, and a lot of the things coordinate between certain sweets in the catalog and what's online. I'm trying to keep these together so I know who made them. So that's cool. So that's two. So this one is a fun one. It looks like she took, it looks like it's chalk, but it might be just very lightly using her daubers. Whoops. Isn't that pretty though? So this is an embossing folder, and then she just lightly colored the flowers and the foliage with just really light colors from her ink pad. So she's using either daubers or the blending brushes, or she could, it doesn't quite look like sponge because it's pretty solid. So very fun. She's got some really pretty ribbon here. And then it opens up, and then she did the same thing with just using a circle punch. Very fun. Very fun. So this card was made by Kelly Schutte, and this was the Blooming Phrases stamp set, and the More Messages dies. Sorry, I keep going off camera. So that's very pretty. I love it. And let's see, here's another floral. This one is by Betty Weisbrook. Hopefully I didn't slaughter this too much. So really fun. This is a fun fold. So it opens up like this, and she used the really cute little it's the little, I actually have a piece right here that I'm working on a project. This is the, let me see if I can find it. Something quilt embossing folder. It is the Cute Crochet 3D embossing folder. So super fun. And this, I believe, is retiring. So it might be on the last chance list. So check out the last chance list too, because a lot of things are on sale. So isn't that pretty? I really love that. She used some dies to layer. And these, I believe, are the new in colors too. Super fun. This gray is really a pretty gray. So that's really fun. That again was from Betty Weisbrook. This one is awesome. Sorry about the noise. Normally I try to take these all out, but I just walked in the door. This is made by Carol Johnson. And look how pretty. I like how she used the gold. That's really a nice look. And then she also used, these are really fun. These are some gem stones that just came in, and they are all different color greens, and I like how they are the opposite. Normally, you know, I think of sequins and they're the flat, and then but these are actually like kind of thick, and they're really pretty. So that's fun. And she again is using one of the new in colors. So I have to learn all those colors. I don't know them all. But that's by Carol Johnson. this is from Kelly Burkhart, and this is another fun fold. And it opens up like that. Isn't that fun? I love it. So she's got a lot of dies that she's using with just some strips of designer series paper. Very simple card to make. Really pretty though. And then of course it would stand. You can stand it. So that's really fun when you have, you know, some of these fun folds. So that's by Kelly. Thank you, Kelly. That's really a pretty card. Let's see. We have some more florals here. This is a totally different look. So this is from Karen Titus, and this is using the florals and making them out of the dies. So isn't that fun? I really like how this set of dies works really nicely with the florals. And then it opens up like that. So that's another fun fold. Super fun. I love it. So that is from Karen Titus. Thank you, Karen. It's gorgeous. And then we have another floral, and this was done kind of with them. I don't know if it's the same set or not, but it looks like it because the florals are cut the same kind of way. So I'm pretty sure these are to the same set. Isn't that pretty though? I love these. I love the colors too. This is gorgeous. A nice use of the embossing folder. Looks really nice. And this is kind of a fun fold too. This is from Lisa Schultz. Isn't that fun? So you're just using a flat base. So that's pretty. Thank you, Lisa. And now there's another set, and this, I don't know the name of it. This is made by Kathleen Chapman, and this is another fun fold, and this is using this really cute jar set. And I don't know if this is an online exclusive. I think it is. I just didn't have time to research what these all are, but isn't that cute? I love how she did the nice look of just using her hexagon punch and, you know, spreading it out that way. That's super cute. And then this is fun. This is a pocket on this side, and then you can put a gift card or money in here. That's super fun. I've never seen the gift card coming on the side like that. Super cute. This was by Kathleen Chapman. Thank you, Kathleen. That's super fun. I love the colors too. And then there's another card using the same set. This is from Lisa Schmidt. And see, it has a totally different look. And this, she used a window sheet so that it looks like it's a glass. I don't know if you can see how that shines. Super cool. And she's got her flowers. She's did the Wink of Stella on her blossoms. Let Joy Bloom. Super fun. And that is part of this same set. You get the lovely and you get the bloom in that set. So it's super fun. Isn't that cute? I love the colors, nice and bright and cheery. So thank you. That's from Lisa Schmidt. This is cute. We're getting into the critters. So let me see. So cute. I love this paper. Doesn't that look like it's actual fabric? I just think it's so cute. And so she's got the gorgeous like corrugated that embossing folder. I can't talk tonight. Which is I've always loved. And isn't he just so cute? It says, hope you feel better soon. And it says, I'm sorry you're feeling rough. Isn't that sweet? And this is that book fold. I love that. Super fun. And here we have another set. This is the turtles. So there's some scrapbooking, I think, kits in the turtles. It's called Turtley Cute Sweet Collection. I'm taking a peek in the catalog here. And I can't show you it until it goes live, so that's why I can't like research all these right on here. But so this has got a lot of fun different things if you have grandkids or whatnot. This is from Amanda Van Havermate. And these again are those really fun embellishments that have just come out. They're just really super fun. Pretty cute. Hope your birthday is turtly awesome instead of totally. Fun. Nice and bright colors. And this opens from the side. Hooray. That's cute how she did the corner. That's really fun layout. Super fun card. That was by Amanda. I have another turtle. Aren't these cards cute though? So this one is by Holly Sutton Batla, and it says it's okay to take it slow. Super fun. And that is a new embossing folder as well. It's part of that suite of the turtles. It's supposed to look like a turtle shell. It's actually pretty kind of cool. I like it. And it says, here for you always. And there's Leo. Somebody must be walking by. God forbid. So that's from Holly Sutton Batla. Cute. And then we have one more critter, and this is an online exclusive, I'm pretty sure. This is a piggy. Oh, this is a fun layout too. So I've seen some actually really cute cards made out of this suite. And so this is happy birthday, and then he opens up, it says to you, and then it opens up again, and it says let's party. Super fun. I like that. That's cute. And so this was made by Sue Nurnberger. Fun. That should give you some good ideas, right? To inspire you. And then we have, this is from Michelle Burnridge. And I love the sailboat. So I graduated from my town. My high school mascot is a sailboat. We're called the Skippers. So I totally love this suite. And this is also in a book style card. And how pretty is that? Look at all the detail. This is a very detailed and deep embossing folder. It's really cool. And this is also oh gosh, what do you call it? Ta-da-ta-da. It has dies that actually cut out the sailboat and that thing too. So it's pretty exciting. So this is congratulations, and that's another little die. So it's got some nice texture in there. Isn't that cool? Just so pretty. So that was by Michelle Barowich. And I have another sailboat. This is from Judy Stamperoony Micole. And here we go again. So she used the swirling or the waves like embossing folder, and then she used the other embossing folder that's with this suite. And she has some bird action. I love how it just completes the whole background with a total look of being on the water. And it says happy retirement. Very cool. And so that is by Judy Stamperoony Micole. I like how using the embossing folder gives this side of the card a nice look. It looks really finished. Very cool. And this little strip of paper here really does give it a nice accent and pulls in the boat. Really nice way to color. And I have another sailboat, and this one's in totally different colors. Kind of reminds me of being down in the Caribbean. There's always lots of bright colors in the Caribbean. So this, isn't that cute? So she took and created different strips, and then she put them together, and she ran them through an embossing folder, the embossing folder. Super fun. I love the colors she used. And I believe these are all the new ink colors. So that's fun. I love these. Neat. And so this beautiful card was made by Dina Linneman. Thank you, Dina. That's so cool. I love it. All right, so this is super fun. When I saw this, I was super excited because I love handbag type things. And we had another suite a while back that had a purse like this. I've seen so many cute things already out of this. But look how fun. You can make a water bottle. You've got your sunglasses. You've got shells. It says relax and enjoy. And this is made by Becky Edson. She's got cute little clear rhinestones. I love these little rhinestones. Super fun though. Love it, love it, love it. This is a 3D too, so you can make this bag and you can have it this tote, and you can have it and fill it with other things. You know, you can put these things inside of it, maybe. Really fun stuff I've seen. Can't wait to play with that one. And then this one, this is so pretty. Really nice. I like how she used the designer series paper and then coordinated that. It's really a nice look. Nice and classic. Classic, yeah. Classic. Yeah, I like it. I love it. This Thinking of You. This is from Sandy Carlson. Uh-oh, trouble's here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. You're so weird. I'm almost done, Leo. Just hang on. 5 minutes. My troublemaker. What would a live be without him butting in? This is the same suite, and this is beautiful. They have a couple different dies that are just literally, they're not going to punch out of your paper. They're just going to highlight certain areas of the die, and then they can pop up. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, boy. You're so naughty. We're almost done, Leo. Sorry about that. He is done with his treat. Oh. Come on. Here. Do you want this? Here. Come here. What's this? What's this? Come here. Sorry. It's just easier to grab him. Yes, thank you for the kisses. But isn't that pretty though? So it's just a strip of designer series paper. She punched out this on the side, and I love this ribbon. It's really cool. Very pretty. And then it's open. And this is by Lynn Feldkamp. Really nice card, Lynn. And then this was my swap. And so this is the same suite as the last two cards. And what I did was, this is the damask embossing folder, and I sanded the top so that it feels like it's fabric. It's really cool. And then I did my die cutting and coloring. And then this card opens. Hi, Sue. Yeah, hi, Leo, right? Almost made it through without any problems. And so then it opens up like this. And then this is some designer series paper. I colored and cut out these flowers. So I say, hello, you've been on my mind, and thank you for everything. And then these pop out. This is another die from that set where these can come out. And so they really have a lot of fun dimension. Do you see that? And so that is a similar, that is part of the same suite. And you can see these leaves pop out too. And I think there's one other, there might be one other stamp that does that in that suite. So that was my swap. And it was just a fun fold. So hello, you've been on my mind. Thank you for everything. So that is all of them. I have this dog laying on my lap. It's the only way to keep him quiet, usually. So, but with that, I hope that inspires you. A lot of fun, different cards, a lot of different fun folds. So I always like getting those, because then, you know, we can make those fun folds too. And someone, I have this tree in my backyard that has sticky little pods that come off of it, and they are everywhere. They're on my deck, and they're all over on the dogs, and they're on my socks. It's just not good. Somebody must have gotten through his treat. Can you say hi? Say hi. You're such a brat. So with that, I hope that inspired you. Again, the new Caddy is live on May 6th. And so yeah, and don't forget to check online, because there is so much out there now that is not in the catalog. And another thing that you'll notice is, if you don't find something in here, it doesn't mean it's discontinued. It just is online now. So like an example of that would be, we have like our stamp pads and our inks and all that in our catalog, but we don't have the markers in the catalog anymore. So don't think that we just stopped using markers, because they're in the online store. So just so you know that and don't miss out. And there's lots of last chance items out online too. So grab your stuff that you want before it's gone. What do you think? Well, I guess for that, I'm going to say goodnight and let you get back to your evening. And I will see you all next week. All right, take care. Thanks for watching. Bye, Sue. Bye, Karen.